So with that, let's talk about how other customers, other partners are using CMaps Analytics to productize location intelligence. And we're going to start here with Kevin McManus, who is one of, and Kevin can introduce himself, but the long and short of it is the theme for today is embedded analytics. And what LaunchWorks, I mean, we've been working with LaunchWorks for quite some time as partners in the BI space, and LaunchWorks embodies embedded analytics. And so Kevin's going to show you not only how they're using CMaps Analytics, but they're going to talk a little bit he's going to talk a little bit about what embedded analytics means today in 2017 and moving forward. So
it's been a great, actually 10 years now that we've been around. So back then there really wasn't a word for embedded analytics, but we've been excited to be bringing that value to the business objects environment. We are celebrating our 10-year anniversary. And again, our objectives, really are about, taking the BI platforms that customers use and are familiar with and making them available to other applications. So, and we've been working for really the last 5 years with Salesforce.com, obviously being a very big cloud and widely used cloud platform, but yet lacking in its ability to really provide usable analytics. And a couple big kind of improvements or movements on our side is encompassing the cloud and the need to connect to data easily, to help make decisions more easily, and understand that in the enterprise space, customers normally will have at least somewhere between 2 and 6 different business intelligence tools, whether that's specialty tools, again, for location analytics and reporting, or just visualization, or data science. It's not where everybody's just, running crystal reports throughout the organization. There's multiple different tools involved. So recognizing that, we've worked hard to bring together those solutions in a way that they can be put or embedded back into the applications that people actually use every day. And then taking that a step further by just making it easy for people to do things. It's what we call the 80-20 rule, where 80% of the time what you want to do is pull some data and basically personalize it. You don't necessarily want to create a new report, but you do want to personalize it, slice and dice it, make some changes, visualize it in a way, and then save those settings so that next time you don't have to redo that work, kind of the antithesis of dumping it out into Excel. So we're working with companies like Salesforce, and specifically I'm going to show an example from Sage, where we've partnered with them to help deliver on their vision for analytics. So Sage is a great example because it's actually a full accounting platform, and that's embedded within Salesforce.com. And whether you're using Salesforce as a CRM or not, it's basically a platform running within a platform. So continuing that, we have our platform running inside the Sage platform to provide, again, kind of financial analytics, the ability to explore data and pivot data without having to export it out. It's just something that Salesforce doesn't do well, and none of the other reporting tools in the Salesforce ecosystem really do well. And then we've combined that with the ability to not only access the reports that are in Salesforce, but actually also in one place be able to launch reports, whether they be in your business objects, whether they be in Tableau, in Cognos, or whatever BI platforms you're using, you can access them all from one place. So some other things, just we've made it within the Sage ecosystem. Again, making it easy for people to set up is key. So being able to just install right out of the App Exchange so that people can basically install it and test it out and start, again, visualizing their data and getting to answers more quickly. So some of the questions, again, that we have customers ask is, do the standard Salesforce reports meet your needs? And most often, whether it's they've been working with it for a month or a year, they finally say, yeah, there's limitations. So I want to stay in Salesforce. I don't want to be jumping around between applications. But so I want to use the ability to have embedded analytics and really drive the use of data rather than spending my time accessing that data. So I'll jump into a demo here in just a second, and we'll just show kind of what that looks like for the Sage environment. Again, the focus being that the user goes into one application and they can access their data, their reports, their maps, everything all in one place. And then we'll touch on, again, the technology real briefly in terms of what that means. But basically, again, as Ryan said, the complete embedded analytics solution means that the user goes into the applications that they use to manage their business, and they get access to the data that they need in order to make decisions on that business. So this is just an example organization, again, within a Salesforce platform that is actually running the Sage accounting system. And again, within here, we give out some sample maps that we've used the CMaps designer to create. These can be connected directly through our API to business objects reports, Salesforce reports, other data sources. So the benefit here is you've got a live data connection to real-time data, be able to pull that and visualize that information, again, into your different visualization tools. And then again, just being able to filter that data and interact with it is a good use case that the users start with. And then again, we talked about access. So this is where the user can just install this right within the Salesforce Sage ecosystem. They can download it, install it themselves, and this then connects the user to, again, reporting. And this tool is really our entry level into a full 100% cloud solution. So we're actually able to pull back data within Salesforce to, again, in this case, we're pulling accounting data from running on the Force.com system. So normally these users have to cache data or export data out of Salesforce in order to do some real simple pivoting. So we provide that capability straight away, so they're able to get, when you think about an accounting system, you're entering data all the time. So we wanted to provide an embedded analytics way that they can get access to that data and start analyzing it without having to go cache it or export it or dump it out into a data warehouse. So that's what the report launch tool does. Again, for those people, especially that are looking for a full cloud and embedded analytics solution. So nothing is required to run on this to be installed. And then at the other end of the spectrum, what we do is we provide a complete embedded analytics portal. So this is, we've taken our Launch Portal technology, which really for years was used to help customers build their own customer-facing or partner portals, an ability to mash up content. And we basically productized that now with a brand called RapidStack. And what RapidStack allows you to do is to do vertical or application solutions. And this actually includes business objects with the package. So this is for customers that are just looking for a complete solution. So we actually bundle in business objects into this, and you get a complete portal. We have a couple vertical solutions for higher education, for hospitals, and then package applications like Salesforce. So out of the box, you can have everything from report access across all your platforms to document management to, again, just basic dashboard analysis. Really everything you need to pull back data, again, within the application that you're looking for, to have users use. So let's jump back over here. So behind all this is our LaunchBI API. So this was an API that we built for cloud integration. So behind the scenes of all this is our API that allows our applications and our customers to be able to connect with a single language API to all of their BI applications. It allows you to, I want to connect my map to my Salesforce reports. I want to connect my map to my Webby report. I want to connect my map to a different web service. Basically, LaunchBI has a very simplistic way of making that so that we find that there's a 90% less work. Most commands to access a report or report content can be done in one line of code. We've just taken our decade of experience in the embedded analytics industry and built the API based on that premise. So we're excited about that and using that in all of our products. So again, I touched on RapidStack, which is the complete embedded analytics solution, and obviously the report launch for Salesforce being the full cloud solution. So we're really touching on all the different pieces of embedded analytics. So I'll hand it back to you, Ryan. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Really, really good demo and quite comprehensive for anyone that's watching. So as I mentioned, kind of leading into Kevin's presentation, for us, from our perspective at CMaps Analytics, it's all about arming our partners with the technology so that they can basically make geospatial analysis a native part of their software solution. So rather than mapping being an add-on or an extension or something that you have to go out and search for, it just comes out of the box. And then through CMaps Analytics, Kevin and his team can rapidly whip up brand new mapping visualizations or types of maps based on the specific verticals that they're servicing and or specific customer requirements. So very, very cool. Thank you so much, Kevin. The second presenter that we're going to have today is Deepu from Archius, and he will share with you guys what Archius has put together. So Deepu, take it away.
Hi everyone, this is Deepu here from